Hi, Hayden here, and this video is going to be about a tool that I had to purchase recently and I was not very happy about. Now, this particular tool was a replacement for this one here. Not a replacement, I still got this. I have the battery for it, and the tool wasn't that expensive. It's part of the Ryobi electric tool, stuff that I have. This is not the 40 volt, this is an 18 volt. It's the 1 Plus system for Ryobi. Now, for a good amount of time, this was getting the nut off of the threaded screw underneath the lawnmower. So the Toro lawnmower that I have has got a 72-inch deck. That's where the blades are, is that deck underneath the mower that actually cuts the grass. And so these three, blades spinning around on there have a lot of force behind them. And every time you turn the blades on, every time you engage the blades, it actually torques them a little bit tighter. They're only going to torque it so tight, but it can torque them down tighter and tighter. And at one point, this impact wrench is what this is. Looks like a drill gun or something like that, but it's not. It's an impact wrench, and it wasn't powerful enough to get the nut off of the threaded mount. So I did the research and watched some YouTube videos, and then I did some more independent research, and I picked up the Milwaukee fuel that says the M18 on it. I'm not sure what all these designations mean and everything else, but people who are looking at Milwaukee tools or anything like that would know, or if they have Milwaukee tools, they would know. But this is the M18 fuel, and it's driven to outperform. That's, I guess, their logo or whatever. This is the tool only, so this is nothing but this. All right, in the box that it comes with, and an instruction, safety manual, stuff like that. But this one here has 1,400 foot-pounds in the American standard of measurement. 1,400 foot-pounds of the nut-busting, torque, they say, and that's the only thing I cared about, right? It didn't bust a nut, but it did loosen that puppy up enough for me to get it all the way off the rest of the way. And so this tool is, is going to serve one singular purpose, is basically just to remove the nut so I can change the blades on my lawnmower, and that's all there is to it. Here's something good I got to say about it. Now, the bad thing I got to say about it is this is very expensive. This is not an inexpensive purchase. If you can get it on sale, do it that way. If you can wait for a sale, do it that way. But this thing here cost a whole lot of money that I did not want to spend. But I didn't want to send my lawnmower back into the shop at the retailer to have them change stuff out that I should be able to do myself. That's kind of embarrassing. So, and over time, send the thing back 2 or 3 times to have the dealer replace my blades for me, more than pays for the impact wrench. The charger on the impact wrench and the battery I had to buy separately. Can't remember if they came as a package together or if I had to buy the battery separate and the charger separate. That would have, if I did, that would have made me madder. But anyways, this is a charger that will work with the M12 and M18 batteries. The M18 goes over here on the right, and the M12, I imagine, goes up on top. I don't have any other Milwaukee tools, so I'll never be needing this. But I thought that was a cool thing in a charger that they had it so it could work on both systems. And that was kind of, to me, that's even though it costs, more than I hoped for, that was a pretty good deal. So you just slide the battery on the charger. It's got a good indication on the battery when it's good, and when it's charged, good to go. It has a good indication on the battery itself. Ryobi has this as well. You can push a button and the lights should light up. Oh, they did. Okay, so they all lit up saying this thing here is fully charged. It should have been. I just pulled it off the charger. And the Milwaukee tool has the same thing too. Those red lights lit up. Push a button, it'll tell you if it's fully charged. It is. I just pulled it off the charger, so it should be. And but I thought that was a neat thing that you charge both different types of systems on the one charger. The Ryobi may or may not have something like that. I actually don't know, but I had the M18, or I'm sorry, not the M18. I had the 1 Plus system, is the 18 volt batteries. They look like this. The 40 volt batteries slide on, they're different. And I haven't seen a dual charger in that. It didn't matter really either because I have 5 different batteries on that system. So I have 3 different chargers, so I can keep charging 3 batteries at a time on that. So that worked out for me that way. And some of those tools came with it, like I said, with like a package all together with the tool, the battery, and the battery charger all in one deal for a low price. And some of the Ryobi tools that I picked up came with the battery, the tool, and a charger. And and the chargers are actually smaller. They're smaller than this one here. So, but this one here does two tools at a time. The newest charger from Ryobi is a small pack like about the size of a deck of cards or something, it slides onto the battery. The battery is much larger than the charger, and it has a USB charger. So if you have your phone with a USB, you can charge up your phone at the same time you're using your tools, or even charging the battery. They'll charge both at the same time. And so I think those are kind of nice things if the manufacturers of these things have a multi-purpose use whenever they possibly can. But what I'd really, really love is if all the manufacturers said, hey, you know what? Our tools are better than everybody else. We're putting a universal mount. Anybody's battery will mount on our product, you know? Then be like, you know what? Let the best manufacturer win. But for me, on this particular purpose, this tool is only going to serve one purpose, and that is to get that nut off of my lawnmower blade so I can change my blades. And for that, it was a very expensive purchase. So do your research up front. For this one here, for my mower, I needed something with better than probably about 1,000 pounds of torque. This has 1,400 pounds of torque. And this, I think the Ryobi only has, I don't know exactly, I can't really see it anywhere on the tool itself, but I think it's less than 900 pounds of torque. Just was not getting the job done. So I had to make this purchase. So Misdemeanor and I went out there, and after doing the research and making sure that we had the right tool and everything else, we got the job done. So anyways, if you have any questions or anything or comments or anything, make them below. Make a comment below. Let me know you just came by to say hi. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, like this video. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the growth on the network. Until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.